I don't wanna miss you. I wanted to know that you'd understand that I don't wanna miss you.
So I've just been at early morning prayer and now I'm heading to work to do what I can. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah Martin. I am a professional ballet dancer trying to get back after ankle surgery, and you know what? Things are going well. Things are trending in the right direction. This is the start of something new. I have been watching High School Musical, living my childhood days. I'm working my hardest this week. I'm going to go to London and home for a bit. It's looking a little bit different to how I thought it was going to look, but life never always goes to plan. So here I'm doing the exercises set by my wonderful injury mentor, Collier, and it involves very, very minute movements, things that are safe for my ankle at this time, which means not fully pointing the foot. Obviously there I'm pointing the one that's fine and healthy, and this one I'm doing everything with a relaxed ankle, and that keeps me safe while keeping me, ballet fit and working on my turnout. We're actually working a lot on helping me keep my center line. I have a tendency to sit in my hips, and I'm really trying to work on really pulling up out of them. When I got home, I also filmed a little bit of a video for an exciting project coming up, and I got that off to my editor straight away because there was a bit of a deadline on that to get it finished. I had some lunch, I had a Zoom meeting, and I also had to clean my apartment because I was leaving for the week and realised I didn't do any of my washing. So I was quickly getting all of that done. I wanted to do a full PBT workout, but I actually only had time for this 9-minute workout, which really came in handy. You can check it out on my tutorial channel, it is linked down below. Let's go London. So I'm bag lady today. I've got so many bags because I'm there for a few days. So I had lots of things to get ready. I just finished my Zoom meeting. It's been a bit of a mad dash to kind of get everything ready. You know when you're trying to get ready for a trip and you can't think of everything you need? That was me. So then it was off to London. It was quite a busy day up to this point, but I was still getting feedback to some of my editors on these exciting projects. And I did do a rehab session with Collier, but I got back pretty late, not gonna lie. So it was a super duper long day, but as always, I woke up early and I had some workouts to do before seeing some friends on this day. This is actually a workout from something that's launching this Sunday, so make sure you check the links in the description to sign up for the newsletter so that you are the first to know about this very exciting program that's coming out. I'm really actually finding it useful in my rehab to do it every morning, so yeah, it's top secret but coming to your screens very soon. And then obviously I did some stretches from my full body flex program, so make sure to check that out too if you are looking to improve your flexibility. It's helped over 300 people improve theirs, and I can guarantee it can help you too. Then I got myself all ready, had some breakfast and headed off to see a friend that I hadn't seen, I want to say, in over a year, and it was a really, really special reunion moment.
Bring you down so
If I could run, I would. So I just saw my friend who I hadn't seen in absolutely years, and you know those friends that you can just meet up with no matter how long you haven't seen them for, you can chat. So I just feel so much joy, and she brought so much encouragement, and we just spoke a lot about this time and everything that God is doing in our lives. And yeah, friendships are the best. Now I'm heading over to do a little bit of a rehab session with my injury mentor. So I'm excited for that. That is where I'm heading to next. So guys, this is the rehab I'm going for at the moment. We're looking at very minute things.
If you go too far back, they will fall off.
No, they're quite attached.
That's it. Here you go, this is it. Keep the pegs in, keep the pegs, and then you completely have to work for balance. It balances you because this is your core, this is core work. Can you feel the difference? Yeah. That's it. Now go, yeah, keep the pegs in, but keep them, yeah, here you go. That's it, that's it, that's it. This is your position now, your foot is perfect, your everything's perfect. That's it. Guys, if you want to learn, do it with an object.
£1.50 today.
Tangible.
Bodyless dips. That's all I can say. Link in the description. Right. Try this today. So I just got back from my amazing session with Collier and now I'm making some lunch. I'm making my normal, but this time I'm mixing it up and I'm putting some sweet potato with it. I know something about the weather being so amazing and being around my godparents, it's just put me in a really good mood. I'm like smiling and it's genuine and I feel happy, my soul feels happy. I'm just really grateful for what I have. Yeah, things aren't quite going professionally maybe the way I want them to right now, but there is still so much to be grateful for. Good friends, good family, and good food. I loved this beautiful salad. I definitely think the sweet potato was a winner for this one. As you guys know, I usually have a sweet potato wrap with this, but I didn't bring them along with me and this is what I had available to me. I think the sunny vibes were certainly contributing to the good mood, and while I had lunch I was also getting back to my editors on more of those videos that I keep talking about. Everything is coming together. It's a really exciting time. But that evening I had agreed to go and see my brother and his girlfriend Ellie in Hyde Park, and it was such a beautiful day. I certainly caught some sun, that's for sure, and it did mean I got back a little bit later again, but I'm trying to embrace every single moment of this recovery. And right now seeing people, seeing friends, seeing family was super duper important. And yet again, Thursday we had another early morning and my only companion at this point in the morning was Tabitha the cat. So it is 6 AM and I'm out and about because I need to film something this morning in central London. I only had the idea yesterday, but I was like, you know what, I'm here, it's time to film it, let's do it. What I'm creating, I'm just really excited to share with you because it's something that's been on my heart for many, many years. I looked at this setback as an opportunity to finally do this thing that I had been dreaming of doing, making it a reality. So while I'm rehabbing, while I'm getting back on my feet, this is something I'm creating for you all that I hope will help many other individuals in the future. Yeah, make sure you're signed up to the newsletter.
I want to be part of the 8% of people who actually achieve their goals and dream. And also the voices.
Oh my goodness, like everyone is staring at me. Facing the fears and we're doing it anyway.
And I went from a wannabe, struggling rhythmic gymnast. Why is this thing chasing me? It actually freaks me out. It's scaring me a lot. I know I shouldn't be scared, but it just continues to follow me.
Okay, in hindsight, the squirrel really wasn't that scary, but it was following me with such a determination that I thought it was literally going to crawl up onto me. So don't mind me. After this, I did take a little bit of content for Instagram, so make sure you are following me on HannahMartinRG to see some of these tutorials. Mission completed. Got a lot of content this morning, and now it's time to head back and do my exercises at home. So that was a very early start, and now I'm heading back out again for a rehab session with Francis. Wow, it has been a whirlwind. I really enjoyed my time this morning. That was just really life-giving. And now I need to get on to rebuilding the ballerina. We can do it. Everything is coming. It's just slower than I would like it, but slow and steady wins the race. So let's go win our race. So after my rehab session, it was so hot, so I decided to go to Joe and the Juice and get a wonderful acai bowl with plenty of almond butter. And then when I got back, I made sure to do my workout, which is from the program launching on Sunday. And it was, again, really good because it's just perfect for the level that I'm at now, but it's also perfect for whatever stage of rehab I'm going to be in. So I'm very excited to be able to share that with you soon. I then went and met my friend at this lovely little pub before heading to a leisure centre club, private leisure centre, I don't know what you call it, with my godparents, and we had a lovely dinner and did some swimming there, so I got my lengths in, some cardio, which I'd been missing from the beginning of the week, so that was great. The next morning I woke up nice and early and I went for a little walk around the area I was in, and it was just so beautiful weather. The sun was shining, and I did need to buy some tape for my foot because it was feeling a little bit like it had gone through a lot, which we had been doing lots of mobilizations in the rehab process. We'd also been working a lot on my ballet technique, so it's not surprising that it was feeling a little bit the strain. It's just where those muscles were waking up again, and you can see the intensity in which I'm having to concentrate to make sure I'm keeping my center line and really working on some minute things, which maybe you can't see in these videos right now, but I know that they're really going to help enhance my technique. They're not pretty, they're not fun to show or share, but sometimes those are the things that are the difference between you really getting to that next level. So I'm really excited to see how they're really going to help my ballet technique once I'm fully back. Good morning everybody, it is a new day. Last night I went out with my godparents and we had a beautiful dinner and did some swimming, so I did my lengths last night and trying to sleep. I didn't get a good night's sleep last night, I don't know what's going on with my sleep, but anyhow, got a few groceries and I had a little walkabout. It was a beautiful morning. The weather here is like amazing right now. I came back and did my exercises, did another workout from something that's going to be launching next week. Next week is the launch date. Yeah, I'm so excited to finally talk just a little bit about what I've been creating. There's much more to come, but this is like the first segment, which is really fun. Right, I'm just making some lunch before I'm going to meet one of my friends in London, an old ballet school friend, and then my mum, and I forgot to buy cucumber, but that's okay. We can do without cucumber. It's a shame, but we can do without it. So once again, I had this beautiful salad with lots of sweet potato and boiled eggs before heading back out into London to meet my friend that I hadn't met in a long time. We were old ballet school friends and we met in Enrol near where Sadler's Wells is and kind of mooched around London a little bit. We went into Covent Garden and it was so good to catch up with her and see everything that she's been up to. I think expanding outside like your little circle that you're always in is so helpful for you bringing in new thoughts and new ideas, and I didn't realize how much I needed to have a good catch up. And we went to this beautiful little cafe which was near the acai place where I was meeting my mum, and it was wonderful. I had a really nice, very expensive coffee because coffee in London costs twice as much. But then I headed back to home as I call it. I don't know, when you have two homes, I call one home and one home. Just got home and you don't realise how much you walk in London. I literally walked like 15 to 18,000 steps every single day, which is great for my fitness, and it's great that my foot is also tolerating it. Good morning everybody, I am back home with my family, which is great. Had the best few days in London. It was so good to work with Francis and just feel like I'm taking some steps forward with my rehab, even though they're very slow. I'm definitely moving towards getting back. I feel like with injury recovery, it never feels the way you think it will. Sometimes you just think it's going to be like really black and white, and it just always keeps getting better. But as I keep saying on this channel, like recovery is never linear, and like some days like certain elements are going to feel better but other elements are going to feel worse. For today, like I'm not in pain per se, but like it feels stiffer, and that's really frustrating. It doesn't mean that I've gone backwards, it just means that it's just part of the journey. Yesterday I did the trap of like watching some old ballet videos from myself like of a few years ago, and in times like this it's actually taking a step back and realizing I will be able to do that again and better, but right now I need to respect my body and I need to respect what it's telling me, and right now it's telling me that's not safe. And that doesn't mean it's not going to be not safe forever, even though it feels like it at the moment. It just means like right now this is not safe for my body and I must listen to it. I really do feel like God has kept me in this time a lot longer than I'm comfortable with to grow me as a person and as a dancer. What I've been creating in this time is finally starting to all come together, and it's making me really excited because I will be launching and sharing this with you on Sunday. On Sunday, make sure you are tuned in. I'm actually creating a huge thing, but one part of that wider thing is launching this Sunday. So this morning I got up at 6, had some breakfast, and I've just been working for a few hours on putting everything, all the elements together. So my life has felt like it's been a bit on hold, and finally something from this time that I've been working and pushing and trying to create is finally going to be out in the open. So make sure you're checking, if you're not part of the newsletters, they're going to be getting to see it sooner than you. So make sure you are, check the link in the description to join the newsletter. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled this Sunday. Something big is about to drop. I must get onto some exercises. I was going to go for a swim this morning, but my shoulder's a little bit not used to all the swimming. We've been 3 times this week. I did want to do it every day. I also saw this post today that talked about how you can be joyful and grieving at the same time. And that is where I feel like I'm at, because I'm joyful because many things in my life I am so grateful for. My family, the things that I'm doing on here, my business is, developing, and I'm inspired by that. But on the other hand, like a lot of the things I worked for and trips that are coming up that I'm not able to go to now is really devastating for me, because that's what I had put so much work and effort into. But I think God is stripping a lot of things back so I can see what is truly important in life. It's a hard process, but I feel like I will definitely be growing from it. Even if I can't see the results right now, I will in the future. I am going to stop rambling. I'm totally procrastinating for my workout, so I'm going to go and do that now. I did find myself crashing a bit this weekend, a little bit like my grandma's dog right there. I went and visited my grandma, and I actually spent some time with my family. I saw a good church friend here back at home, and we tried on dresses. Yes, don't ask me why I was trying on a wedding dress, because I am still very single. I then spent most of Sunday with my family. We watched TV. This was actually taken on the Monday, but I spent lots of time, lots of hugs, lots of moments of connection with my family, which is what I really needed. Trying to frame this right. So guys, that is the end of the vlog. It is Monday now. I spent most of the weekend sleeping and binge watching High Potential with the family, because if you had saw this week, it was I should have probably not done this when Mum was doing the washing up. I'll be 30 seconds. The week was quite long. It was quite intense, as you saw from the vlog, but we had a good time. And today's Bank Holiday Monday, but I went for a swim, done a bit of ballet, gonna do a little bit more workouts. Another from the thing that's launching this Sunday. I bought that from Mum just the other day. It was supposed to be £55, but it was only £6. I mean, what a bargain. And comment down below the biggest takeaway from this video for you. For me, it's about enjoying the fullness of life right where you're at, even if it's not where you want to be. Enjoying life in the midst of it. Otherwise, you're actually never gonna enjoy life. Because for me, I'm a go-getter and I'm never quite where I want to be. So I've got to enjoy life right now. Enjoy the journey. Okay, peace out. I will see you very soon on Sunday with something very exciting. Dream big and make it happen.
And make it happen.